Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is going to be the week ahead for you, Cancer, for late June. I did this reading on Sunday rather than Saturday. I just had to take that time for myself. It's all been done now. I'm actually thinking of rejigging how I do my readings as well, rather than doing these lives. I actually want to start doing pre-recordings and having extendeds as well. So that's something I'm going to look at focusing on, hopefully in the next few weeks to a month. We'll see. I'm still settling down outside of these readings within my life. So we'll see what happens there. So yeah, this is for you, Cancer. Could be also cross-watching for a Cancerian. That's all G. Keep in mind, this reading is for your entertainment. Free will comes first. So take what resonates, throw away the rest. Hopefully you get something that fits for you. And if it doesn't fit, it just might not be your reading. I'll get 5 for your situation from the Wild Unknown Tarot. 5 more advice cards for what to do with the week ahead with your situation from this more traditional deck. And then work your light oracle card, at least one for you as well, Cancer. Let's get on into it. I'm a little bit flat today, as you can probably tell, so I'll be a little bit direct with how I do things, but that's a good thing, I think. All right. Okay. You've got the Ace of Cups to start with in the reverse, and then the Six of Swords in the upright. So maybe some kind of offer or cup didn't come in, maybe something kind of new and you're moving on. I kind of want to get all the cards first. I said this before. It was a better reading when I did. The 10 of Swords in the middle as well, so I think something ended. I don't know if it was very big, though, to start with, to be fair. Just from what cards I'm getting. As an FYI. Again, if it doesn't fit, maybe not your reading. So, what else for you, Cancer? That's too many. That's not. The 4 of Coins in the upright. Interesting shifts here. So holding on to something, and the Mother of Wands could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right. Your energy coming into this is the Father of Cups, so your own energy, Cancer. Could be Scorpio or Pisces as well, but I think this might be you. Maybe feeling quite nurturing, loving. The Empress, maybe a disconnection from nurturing or mother-like figure. Maybe a bit of anxiety. Interesting, actually. And a few conflicts going on. I almost feel like this is you feeling empowered, though also feeling perhaps a disconnection, maybe even in the family. Maybe a bit of anxiety around that. I'm not sure. Maybe lack of nurture going on there, a lot of anxiety. Could be that you're giving a lot on the outside, but on the inside a lot's happening. Could also be that you're wanting that love, but I do feel like there's some kind of nurture that's not happening, or you have that love to give, but maybe there's lack of nurture. That's your energy. My neighbors are just banging, but I don't know what's going on. So just to spell it all out as to what it is, Ace of Cups, not getting some kind of love offer. 6 of Swords, moving onward, moving into calmer waters. 10 in the reverse. 10 is usually endings, but in the reverse, it's, I guess, releasing something maybe that's ended. So maybe something didn't come in, you're moving on, you've let it go as well. 4 of Coins, holding on to something in your material world. Mother of Wands. So maybe dealing with, again, some kind of Queen of Wands like figure, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone adventurous, passionate, creative, that kind of energy. Can be fiery as well. Small child outside my house. Yeah. I don't really know what you're holding on to though. It's funny because it looks like whatever this was is almost like, okay, next, like doesn't really mean anything. But there's something else that you're holding on to here. Could be a different connection that you have. Maybe you're viewing someone else quite dearly, and maybe that's why this didn't really mean much. That could be it. We'll give this a shuffle, and then we'll get your advice, and we'll get your overall advice as well, Cancer. So let's do it. Also, please do like and subscribe if you like my readings on my channel. I'm aiming to get to 100 by the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it. At the moment, I don't know what's sort of happening. I need to put more time into this, but this is pretty much like the time that I have is on the weekend. So yeah, I could probably work in something in the evenings as well, but I just need to sort of juggle my stuff around so that I can do that. My brain around more than anything else, just to get my head around it. So yes, please do that. I would really, it means a lot to me. It really, really does. I really appreciate it. And in any case, I hope you enjoy the reading. All right, let's get you some advice. I'll do one more shuffle, Cancer. Okay. Advice, please. Wow, I don't like bending my cards like that. What is that? The Four of Wands. I don't often bend my cards. I've done it twice today. It's weird. Four of Wands is also like commitment card in it. Homes in it. All right, what else? Or what to start with actually would be great. Oh, I feel like I'm sticking to my cards. Death card in the reverse as advice. Interesting. Very interesting in that context. Card of Scorpio as well. Three of Swords in the reverse. That's fair enough. That makes sense. Nine of Wands. Yes, Nine of Wands. Actually, that kind of makes sense with how I saw the story. Interesting. That's the Empress. So she was in the reverse over here. I feel like there might be a disconnection from the mother figure at the moment. You might need to reach out to your mama bear or whoever you view in that light. And the Seven of Pentacles. It could be just a nurturing feminine figure in your life as well. Doesn't have to be male or female, but I do see the Empress as a more feminine energy. I do. The Emperor is more masculine. So your overall advice is the Four of Pentacles. You've got that here twice. I think that happened for Gemini or Taurus as well. They had the same thing. I think it was Gemini, actually. They had the Nine of Pentacles. So hold on to what's important to you this week ahead. That's the advice that you're getting, Cancer. Hold on tight to something. There's something of value. So Pentacles, again, they can be earthly things like money, possessions, though. I don't think it necessarily means that. It could be to hold on to your coin. It could be. Maybe you need to be smart with your money. But this is to hold on tightly. Sometimes there is a place for that. So that's actually the advice that you're getting. I don't really want to look underneath any further. I did before, but I think that'll do. Oh, do I? I kind of do. 10 of Wands. Maybe need to release a heavy burden. But yeah, 4. I don't think I'll look under them anymore. I just need to accept that that's it. I can look under that one, not that one. Okay. Right. So I feel like overall maybe some kind of romantic thing didn't come in for you, but it's kind of like moving on, letting it go. But something else you're holding on to. And I think you need to work at it from the advice I can see. So let's get into it for you, Cancer. So something didn't come in for you. Basically, the advice is the Death card in the reverse. Could be releasing a Scorpio. Maybe there was something with a Scorpio that didn't happen. I don't know. But overall, it's pretty much saying like this doesn't need to change you or shift you. It doesn't need to transform you. The fact that this didn't come in, I feel like it's just not that big of a deal. Like whatever happened here. So that's sort of the advice you're getting there. Don't let it be like it doesn't need to be life-changing, the fact that this didn't happen or whatever. And then these other cards attest to that as well, or a testimony to that, whatever the words are. You have the Six of Swords, so moving on. So I think it didn't come in, you're moving on. The advice is, again, Three of Swords in the reverse. Don't let it break your heart. You probably don't need to grieve over this. I really just think whatever this was almost kind of just almost trivial. Not trivial, but it just wasn't that important in the big scheme of things. So advice, don't need to make it bigger than what it was. Don't need to grieve over it, really. Just let it go. Let go of any, let go of the heartbreak if there was any, but I just feel like there maybe wasn't. You have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, so just releasing something that's ended, and the 9 of Wands. Yeah, I think this is like release what has ended, what doesn't work, and stay true to your own path. 9 of Wands is persistence, the waiting game, taking a final stand, climbing that ladder. You're nearly at the top. So this is like let what's go, and just keep going towards whatever it was that you're focusing on before. Maybe it was love, and it wasn't this person. You can still go towards that. You just let it go and keep going towards that goal, So it doesn't have to be. It can be something else as well, but just keep going on your track now that this is done and released. And then you have the Four of Pentacles also coming up as your advice card, the overall advice, but you could be doing this, holding on tightly. I think there needs to be some kind of connection with a motherly feminine figure. You have the Empress coming up here. It's very creative, nurturing energy, very fertile energy as well. Maybe someone that you see as a mother-like figure. It could be someone that you see as your future, mother of your kids. I don't know. Could just be someone very nurturing to you. It is to read. I think it's to connect with that energy. I really, really do. It could be the same as these two cards could be the same person a little bit. There might be a focus on that. It could be that you haven't felt connected though, because the Empress was in the reverse on the bottom of the deck here. So I think that maybe you do need to reach out to your, that mother-like figure in your life, or that nurturing, supportive figure. I think that could be really important, especially if you're focusing on holding on tightly to something. You might need to consult with them or chat with them or connect with them. Finally, Mother of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That could be just someone fiery, passionate, adventurous, sparkly. Maybe someone that you see as quite free-spirited. I think you look at them well because it's in the upright. It's at the end as well. I don't know who this figure is, if it's the mother, because it does say mother on it again. This is the Empress, but whoever this is, this could be someone different. It could be, more intimate connection. I'm not sure. The advice is actually to work on it. So you've got the 7 of Pentacles coming up here. So this is putting in the work, or reaping the rewards as well. It is an 8 where it's in flow and everything's going smooth, but it is putting in the work to get it to that place. So it's like with anything in life, you might need to work on this relationship in order to bring it into a place that's solid for you. So that is kind of what I'm seeing there for you, Cancer. Let's get you Work Your Light Oracle. Interesting week. Yeah, so whatever that was, don't think it matters that much, but I think, there needs to be some connection with some other feminine energies in your life. Maybe motherly, maybe romantic, maybe a combination of the two different people. So anyway, overall, so hold on tightly to what's important. What is a bit of advice for you, Cancer? From the Work Your Light, or what do they want to say? What's going on? Cancer. The Initiation. Sisterhood of the Rose on the bottom. The Initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. Looks like you could be going through some kind of shift here. It could be about stepping up as well to sort of become more entitled to that shift. Funny way to put that. But yeah, I do kind of feel that maybe you need to step up so that you can step through into the next phase of yourself, the next phase of your life. So yeah, pretty powerful card, Cancer, the initiation. Awesome. Well, that's your reading. I do hope you got something out of it, Cancer. Feel free to, again, like, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. That would be amazing. Sorry, I'm just a bit knackered at the moment. Please subscribe. Yeah. No, I would love that. Desperation aside, is something. Yeah. I would. I do want to grow my channel very much so. It's just been a bit hard right now. And yeah, that's why I want to get a new strategy as to how I approach these readings as well for you, where I have just more gusto and more energy to give. So I'll be doing probably extendeds. We'll get that sorted. All right, Cancer, this is it. I'm going to move on now to Leo. Leo's next. So might see you there. I'm just going to grab myself a tea. I'm going to finish my kombucha and do that one. Yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next reading if you like. If not, all good. Have a great space time wherever you are, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.